Hello, fam. Hello, fam. Hello, fam. Hello. It's Love with Styles, helping you be the best version of you. And today, I'm coming on just talking with you guys about balance. And really, I did not prepare a lot on this because I just wanted to come from the heart. And sometimes it may appear that people are always doing well or that they're always feeling well and always have a positive spirit and positive energy. And this week, that just wasn't me. I wasn't in the most positive space. Nothing tragic happened. I actually had some major dental work done, which set my system back in some ways, some uncomfortable ways. Just had a breakout, as you can see on my nose, an allergic reaction, and it just had me down for the count for about 7 days. I had it Friday, and this is a week since then. And so I just wanted to share with you guys that sometimes we're not always in that space where we're feeling on the up and up, and it's okay. It's okay if we're not always feeling that way. Let me take my glasses off. This week, I was not on my game in terms of what I like to eat. My protein, I love to get in 0.7 grams to a gram of protein for my target body weight. I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able, not that I wasn't able, I had no desire to do that in the space of protein. I had no desire to eat the healthy way I'm supposed to be eating. In fact, the past couple of days, I had a craving for cinnamon raisin bagels and cream cheese. So I had that more times than I want to count, as well as coffee. I had coffee with regular creamer and pizza a couple of days, and it was because I just was not feeling like my normal self. I wasn't feeling good. And on top of that, and if any men are listening, you might want to put it on pause. I am in my menopausal stage of life, and it results in some different things within that whole thing. I'll just kind of keep it vague there. And so my mood swings were evident. I just was off. Had no desire or energy to even work out. And so I just spent a lot of time resting. I prioritized sleep. I got a lot of sleep. I don't recall who said it. I think it was this one doctor in a book I'm reading called The Period Book. And she said, when it comes to exercise and sleep, you need both. But if you need to make one a priority, prioritize sleep. And that's what I did. I got plenty of rest, much more rest than I wanted to. One day I had logged on to work and that I could handle the day. And then come around 10 o'clock, I was just like, this isn't going to work. So I'm going to log off. So what I'm here to say is it's not just this confession thing, if you will. I want to point out, especially for women, when you are in that space, when you're not feeling as good as you want, when your body is off, when your hormones are off. And I don't know if you knew, we have like 50 different hormones in our body, all types of hormones, and they're doing all different things. Insulin is one type of hormone, which I'll get to that on some other post. But in addition to estrogen, we have progesterone, testosterone, TSH, FSH, and all these other hormones that can be out of whack. Cortisol is another hormone. And depending on our mood, our stressors, the medication we're feeding it, the types of food that we're eating, our environment, it can cause us to feel a certain type of way. So my message to you is to just be encouraged and feel encouraged, and to not beat yourself up. When you're in this space or in this season that is not optimal or doesn't feel normal for you, I am blessed because this is just 1 week of me not feeling normal. And it's not what some people have to go through in terms of months of tests or months of pain or months of analysis and months of unknown and sometimes even years. So I cannot even compare or be empathetic when it comes to people that are dealing with more than what it is I've dealt with in this little tooth extraction in 1 week. But I do want people, especially women, to understand the need to feel and be encouraged. The best part of my week so far actually is I told you guys before, I'm part of Sober Sister, and one of my dear Sober Sisters lives in Phoenix, Arizona, and she was meeting her friend in Nashville, Tennessee, and they were driving up to Atlanta. And it just worked out that where they were coming in Atlanta is just in my backyard, pretty much 10 to 15 minutes away from me. So I just got to see her and we exchanged hugs. We've connected virtually for probably 6 months. And I've never gotten to see her face to face. And now we just kind of, embraced and shared hugs and stories. And it really just made my day, because when you have someone that can connect with you in such a personal space, it just brings a certain amount of joy. So sometimes we need to do things like that to get out of the rut that we're in. That's one thing that I'm noticing or suggesting. Sometimes we need to identify ways that God gives us or the universe brings us to get out of the negative space that we're in. Another thing that I've done is there was a color quiz. Shout out to Stacy Dan. This color quiz, you just simply answer 8 questions. I think it's 8, it might be less than that. And just kind of tells you what you can do to maybe alter your mood. Believe it or not, colors have a lot to do with or can impact our mood. And in this case, as you can probably see, my yellows don't quite match, but I was encouraged to wear something yellow, maybe put lemon in my water, look for the sun, watch the sun rise, and just be in that moment of embracing yellows and actually orange as well. So I'll post a link to that color quiz. You might find it quite enlightening and inspiring, and it's something you can do every day, and I think it's kind of been a mood changer for me. So if you found this information helpful, please share, give it a thumbs up, and even subscribe to my channel. As I said, we go through these different moods. We go through these spaces where we might even be comparing ourselves to other people. And the way I like to think of it, whether it's whatever kind of journey it is, it could be a journey to lose weight, sugar-free journey, as I'm on, alcohol-free journey, which I'm on. Whatever it is, we can be on the journey with people together, but the way we are dressed or equipped is differently. So I can be on this journey with my sober sisters together, but that doesn't mean, that I'm going to run it the same way or walk it the same way that they do. I am going to have different experiences than they have. So we can share that journey together, but the way I deal with things and cope with things are different. I love the way, also going back to Stacey Danford, the way she indicates that we all have brains and we all have minds. All of our brains are the same, but our minds are different. The way we think about things, the way we view things, the way we process things, triggers, they're all different for each and every one of us. And there's work that we can do around that. And that's why I really like this color quiz, because there are things that we can do to alter our thinking. But sometimes we're in that physical space where we can't quite get there. And there may be things that we do that aren't so great. But I'm going to tell you this, next week is a different week. I'll be back to my normal self. I'll be back in the gym. I'm already feeling much better and can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So I have to give another quote, which I heard one of our family members mention the other day by Les Brown. If you fall down, fall on your back, because if you look up, you can get up. This is Leva Styles, helping you be the best version you can be.